Hello, everybody. Joe Begadonis here, and welcome back to another episode of Kamen Rider. Last time we left off, I think it was the man-eating plant one, which honestly I didn't think was that great. I liked the Scorpion Man one. I think that was neat at least because it's like, oh, the Scorpion Man is actually, his best friend. It's like, oh, the depths of the depravity that Shocker will go to, and the insurmountable force that is their brainwashing. It's like no one is safe, and so on and so forth. And then the plant one had a child actor, which child actor for a TV show in the 70s. Like, okay, he tried his best, but a little annoying. Also, the fact that the plant monster man didn't speak. He couldn't have a dialogue back and forth. All he could do was kind of cackle, which I didn't think it was that engaging. But I'm finally back and able to record, at least for a little bit. Last week, oh boy. So the long and short of it is I was supposed to be gone for like a single night. Just an out and a back mission to pick up some cargo and bring it back and drop it off. However, as soon as we were done with that, we got the call. It's like, hey, we need someone to go on this other mission. And since you guys already have a jet ready to go, crewed, all you need to do is refuel. Do you want to go on that mission too? And essentially the crew said, yeah, fuck it. Why not? So we did. And then I was gone the entire week. And then I spent that weekend, I think I got back on like Friday or Saturday, recovering because one, I was very hungover because, once we're done with the mission, party hardy. And I'm getting old, so it takes me like a day and a half to recover from like a good hangover. Then I was jet lagged because I'd been up for like 30 hours. And plus, I'm in a different time zone that's like 8 hours off. So I was pure zombie mode for like 2 days. And then I just had a lot of stuff going on this week and didn't have time to record. But now that it's Friday, I can actually record. So here we are. I didn't disappear just yet. That's probably going to happen in a couple weeks, where I'll go radio silent for a couple months. But it is what it is. Like I've said before, I don't know if I said it in this series, but I'll probably bring my laptop with me, and I might bring like my old fucking shitty blue Yeti Nano. Is that what they're called? I think so. Blue Yeti. Yeah, that's the brand of the microphone, and it's a Nano with me, so that way if I have downtime, I could maybe record some stuff out there. But in all honesty, it would be kind of a pain in the butt to do because recording something with only one screen sucks because you need to like swap back and forth between OBS and whatever it is you're looking at. And that's just extra editing, and then it's like swapping to OBS could fuck up what's on the screen and what's recording, and then when OBS is on the other like minimized, you can't see the state of the recording, so it's like I don't know if the recording failed for some reason, if like I'm not seeing my audio waveforms. It's just kind of a pain, so I might not do that. Also, it depends on my lodging circumstances whether I'd even be able to. Because if I have a bunch of people in my room with me, I don't want to just be yapping away in a microphone for like an hour and a half while they're trying to fucking do shit. It would be kind of weird. So that might not happen. But that's enough about my personal life. You're not here for me. You're here to live vicariously through me watching Kamen Rider, so that way you too can relive those first experiences watching it through someone else. There's like a little emotional parasite. But that's fine. I do it too. Unless you're also just watching it for the first time. And I can kind of get that too. Like watching it, quote unquote, with someone else, get a real parasocial relationship going on here. It makes it a more engaging experience, I think, because it's almost like you're able to have their them being the person who's, recording. In this case, that would be me. Their comments and thoughts, bouncing off of, and you can kind of engage in a dialogue in the comments, or, down in the Discord down below if you really want to message me. And it's a little more, what's the word I'm thinking of here? Like not just engaging, but yeah, having a dialogue. It's a bit more fulfilling emotionally. It's not just watching alone in a cold dark room by yourself and then once it's done, it's over. It's like there's actually like a community to have a dialogue with, which I can get behind that. I think that's neat. So that's one of the pluses, thumbs up for this. But unfortunately, if you're part of that community in Japan, watching my videos, sorry, even just having this title card right here is enough to trigger YouTube's like copyright protection for Toei. And it doesn't get striked, but it does get claimed. And part of that is it gets blocked in certain territories. And one of them is Japan, which happened to the last episode. Even like fully Gaussian blur, muted. I can try it again this time and like try to drop the opacity of the video to hopefully make it harder for the system to register. But there's only so much I can do. But then again, the actual, if you know where to look, I can't get too in depth with the description of where you might, find a full commentary track with the video and audio intact of the episode. That'd be crazy. So my description can't be too descriptive. That's all I'll say about that. Anyway, got my nice pot of coffee ready to go. I've already drank my beer beforehand because I had like one Sam Adams left in the fridge, so I went through that. And now I'm all set, ready to go for some Kamen Rider episode 5. So I'm going to start the timer. I'll do like a 3, 2, 1, start the timer, and then once the timer hits 0, we'll start the episode for real. So, everybody good? Everybody set? All right, starting the timer. Oh, I actually have to hit the that button there. There we go. And go. Yeah, I think that was pretty accurate. Oh, and it's not picking up. Yikes. All right. Time out. We're going to have to restart that, folks. Because for some reason, VLC audio did not want to capture there. So I'm going to do a little quick cut here and see you guys once I get it fixed. All right, got it fixed. For some reason, the audio capture was still assigned to like episode 1, but because the title of the episode is 5, it considered it a different window, so it didn't want to record. But now we can start the timer again for real this time. Okay, everyone ready? All right, timer up. There we go. Oh, I can see his teeth through the mask right there in that cut. I don't know how I feel about that. He's doing the kind of thing where you have your mouth open and you're kind of just like squinting, trying to focus. Like if you've ever like driven in the fog and you're kind of going slow and you can't really see the side of the road. So you're like really, really focusing. I wonder if they got permission to record riding up those stairs or if they just kind of went guerrilla style and like, fuck it. We'll get the bike in the cameras and run up and down the stairs real quick before whoever manages that park probably comes out and yells at us. Yeah, you can see his teeth right there. All right, who we fighting this time? Is it the Mantis Man? Yeah, that's it. I saw him in the intro, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. Central Earthquake Research Facility. I didn't know mantises were invoked earthquakes. Maybe it was like Catfish Man. I like your corn sweater, lady. Chiyoko. Oh, that's just stock images. All right. Or taken from like a magazine. Spooky. Also, a bit of a weird way to use your flashlight, just shining around the walls and the cabinets. It's like, all right, I'm liking the ambiance for this episode starting off. Don't know about the weird gloopy walk sound though. But he's dead. Ooh, interesting visual. It was just a white chain on a red background, but that was neat. They're experimenting. They didn't just do the red liquid, footage in reverse going into a hose. Oh, damn, these mantis claws. They got the round doorknobs. They don't got the ones where you just push down on the lever. Oh, yeah, and we're just kind of ignoring the fact that, like, 2 episodes ago, he beat a woman to death on the racetrack because she was, like, a shocker sleeper agent. And nobody seems to care about that. I've been in an earthquake before. Fortunately, it was just a small one. It was like one of those things like, is there like a big truck driving by? But then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not even near a big road. I'm like, huh. But that was pretty much it. It was very mundane as far as earthquakes go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ha 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 ha. Just like me, Mr. Bartender. Though, so he's more of a cafe manager. Oh, she got kidnapped. Nothing major. Well, yeah, that was like an amoeba. Of course, it's not a human cell. Almost like a man sized insect. Evil shocker experiments, causing seismic waves. You gotta kidnap the seismologist so that way they don't Reveal your secret lair. Are they even your fault lines? Hmm. Well, yeah. Getting bigger bombs, getting better at it. Blink twice if you're under distress. It's come to this abandoned farm where we can shoot without getting permits. The bait. Oh no. I think the first step would be maybe to, get away and then maybe come up with a plan and, reattack. It's like you already know there's a evil mantis man menacing you, so unless this is all part of, your under duress. Sorry. You slipped. Hell yeah. What are you gonna fill it up with like cement or something? Oh no, like a comical sea mine. Yeah, fortunately, you don't have some kind of power that lets you ascend to high heights very quickly with no support structure whatsoever. This is before the release of hit video game Mega Man X, so he doesn't know how to wall jump. We got some hops, though. I guess you need to. The whole thing with transforming is he needs to get speed to spin his belt, right? So unless he just like runs in circles really quick around his little hole, he's kind of stuck for real, huh? Oh, the shockwave of the bomb spun it. Like, and because he has the enhanced cyborg body, yeah, the shockwave just didn't turn his insides to jelly. Yes, come out, mooks. All right, do your little coordinated routine. Yep, just got to aura farm. It's key to the fight, drop their morale. You gotta start a bunch of people, bud. You can't just land in front of them and kind of just do nothing. There we go. Oh, he's got like one of those sides on a chain. Whatever that weapon's called. I guess that fits. I was about to say, what does a chain have to do with a mantis's like move set? But then it's like, oh, it's like the Scython one. So then it's like, okay. Well, he does get into fights with like an evil organization relatively often, so damn Mantis Man just out in broad daylight. You can take the lab coat off. She's probably cooking under there. Sweater with blazer and then the lab coat underneath like comforter, duvet like that. Pretty sure most kids play tag, but eggs. Yeah, I was following you so far, but I don't know. Does Mantis Man lay eggs? Didn't know Shocker was woke like that. Yeah, that the second part specifically. I mean, you kind of already spilled the beans. My monster strength. Got a brood. Man, you really got to start locking your door. Quick, jump out the window. Have the air of falling. Like spin your belt. Yep, wrestle on the bed. Yep, super enhanced cyborg, but can't take a fucking lamp to the back. It was a bit, sensual there in the elevator, but maybe this is an enemy to lover story, and really, Kamen Rider is the villain for tearing you know, these two people apart. She's probably just brainwashed, though. Oh no, that inch thin, thing of flames. I can't possibly drive through that. That's only like 5 inches high. Oh, okay. We seem to be at a bit of an impasse here. Now would probably be a good time to transform, yeah? Since you're already fighting? Question mark? There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You already said that once this episode. I appreciate the recap, though. Oh no, sludge, water. And those little light bulbs with a fake flame in them that you put in your window at Christmas so that way it looks like you have candles in the windowsill. Yep, yep. Run up those steps. Don't jump or anything. So man, what a fucking shithole of a shrine, huh? Yeah, squish him like a bug. Even though you yourself are also a bug, but hell yeah, do a cool roll. No, it's almost 4 o'clock. Oh, just doing the chain thing again. Man, that's really small if it's supposed to be a nuclear bomb. I suppose, if it's just like the core, I suppose that's not a terribly inaccurate size. Oh no, only 2 minutes left. 1 minute. Time really flies when you're having fun, huh? Oh, it was just the handle. Good night, Mantis Man. All right, this part's a little silly. It's like, all right, we win. Woo. It's like, I'm a monster. Good for you, bud. Mournfully ride through the neighborhood, strictly obeying all traffic laws and speed limits. Was this Sea Cucumber Man? Chameleon Man. Close, close. Also, how does he use those binoculars if his eyes are off to the side? All right. All in all, I think that was a decent episode. I think the pacing may have been a little strange, but I liked the Mantis Man. Would have been nice if he had a little bit more personality to him. He seemed like a fun one, but he didn't really say much. He just kind of ran around and fucking just kidnapped Chiyoko? Is that her name? The scientist? He spent most of his time just carrying her. Maybe Chameleon Man will be a bit more flamboyant of a villain. He did seem to be a little, his fashion taste was a bit more on the extravagant side. So let me get the next episode up, and I will let you guys know when we're ready to start. So just give me a minute. Alrighty, and we are back. Got the episode up, ready to go. Episode 6. Even checked to make sure this time that the audio was properly recording, which it is. And oh boy, am I glad I caught that on the beginning of last episode, which is exactly why I don't want to do my recordings with a second monitor. Thank God. Alrighty, everybody ready? Ready to get this ball rolling? Fight the Chameleon Man? All right. Glad you're all set. So, gonna start the timer, and then you know how it goes at this point. So, let's go. So, I wonder what that thing kind of between his eyes on the helmet is. The eyes make sense. That's how he sees, but the thing like kind of on like I guess it would be kind of like the top of the bridge of the nose underneath the antenna. Like it's just kind of a little shiny dot. It almost looks like the I don't know, like the lens of like a peephole in a door. that kind of just black round, but it also protrudes out. So I don't know. It might just be there to add like some some visual complexity to the mask. I don't know. It probably says in like some oh god, what am I thinking of? Encyclopedia? Yeah, there we go. Some like Kamen Rider visual encyclopedia where it points to everything on his suit and breaks it down. Who knows? I bet if I went on like a deep dive, I'd be able to find out. I don't know. Hopefully, Chameleon Man isn't just another one that croaks the entire time. Because I do like my villains to have a little bit of character to them. Also, that painting's fucking metal as hell. Yeah, ugh. Hmm. I don't know what you're talking about. I suppose if you can turn invisible or, blend in, great way to mind fuck someone like this. That's a creative use. All right, I'm liking Chameleon Man. I maybe wouldn't reveal myself just yet. Also, good lighting in this scene. I like it. Yeah, be an upstanding citizen, why don't ya? It's like some mysterious force field. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Even if he's invisible, he still casts a shadow. What, ghosts aren't real? Cyborg alien monsters, maybe, but not ghosts. With my enhanced cyborg senses. That honestly sounds awful. What would normally be indistinguishable noise would now just be blaring in your ears nonstop. Thank you, sick, frail child. Yeah, you look awful. Man, dude, you look like shit. Man, that's pretty blunt for torture, just beating her. I mean, I guess if it works. Oh, did you jump up there? Climb up there? How do you know which room to go to? Oh yeah, because it's super hearing, of course. How foolish could I be for forgetting that? You think he's gone, but he's right there. Oh, so man, there's some brown bananas on the side, huh? Those are ripe. You know, like a day or two, they'll be ready for some banana bread. Yeah, so don't break it in half to get to what's inside it. There you go. Hmm. It's like a piece of like a parchment or something. It's like I know the 30s and the 40s were a long time ago, but I don't think they were still like scrawling on animal skin. Man, you guys need better safety fucking standards. No, entering in random caves and old mines is dangerous. There can be bad air in there and you can just suffocate without knowing it. And then just keel over. At the very least, get like an air sniffer. There's a ghost. To be fair, that would be pretty freaky to see. Arr, you found me Nazi gold. Oh, I can see his eyes through the mask. I saw it a little bit in the intro too on Hongo's mask right there. Oh, who's to say? You know, Shocker's eagle emblem doesn't look like anything else. No siree. Oh no, they're coming right at you. At like 25 miles an hour from down the street. Damn, just 3 guys? You think they'd like get it by this point? I guess more of them were like in the back of the truck or something. We just didn't see him get out. Yep, got a stun on them hoes. Also, those actual swords, or are they just like metal staves? I think they're just like collapsible metal sticks. Or not. I don't know. We're kind of getting stabbing sound effects, but they might just be using whatever they have in their audio catalog. Oh, how's he gonna dissolve? Oh, just fades out. All right. Oh, you can see the glue just globbed onto the antennas to hold it in place. They like definitely fell in shooting, and the antennas broke off. They just had to fucking glue them back. Gotta love the 4K resolution so you can see all the little things that get lost on the TV broadcast back in the day. A white guy. Well, it seems he can jump and he can kick real good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were doing well with that mine shaft the attempt earlier, but the bomb, kind of backfired on them. Blew up in their face, you could say. Oh, just found this cool Nazi box. Want to take a look? Well, you gotta open the box. I mean, it's just a box. I mean, I can see the seam between the lid and the base of it, so and I guess because it's a special alloy, they can't just cut it open. Oh, they just tape the taxi stuff on because it's just a regular car. All right. Yeah, maybe bring her back her model. Yeah, don't want her father to dissolve into, did he dissolve into like just blood, or did he turn into like foam? I can't remember. I was just trying to rack up the fare. It's like when you're fucking getting a taxi in Europe and you're drunk as fucking trying to get back to base and they're just kind of taking the long way around. Oh no. He raised the little privacy barrier and he's opening the trunk. The man, Chameleon Man is like the most competent one of them so far. He's been kicking their ass. We're just gonna dump him in the river? Tying him to the railroad tracks. All right. His metabolism is enhanced too. Quick! You must jump! Or that. That works too. I mean, you haven't confirmed it. So maybe don't say that you have. They're not dead until you see bodies. Oh no, they put the blue filter over the lens to make it dark. Acting kind of jumpy there, huh? Yeah, not his weird Nazi box. Oh, nice stain on that sweater. You got to get that thing washed, dude. Oh. Can't be going out like that. You have the box with no lid that clearly has a delineated lid. Yeah, you get used to it. Is it that weird? Chameleon Man. Making the shriek that someone would make if the giant chameleon man snuck up behind him. Oh, now they just got to kind of awkwardly ride back. Just no one want to listen to the radio or talk about the game, last weekend. Make some small talk, maybe plans for the weekend. That's a nice little seaside town. Quaint. Has a rustic charm to it. right on the cusp of modernity. That's like around Kyoto, I think. It's like the big lake behind Kyoto. I think. Yes, the box with no lid. Uh, you pull up on the lid. I guess that's an interesting way to, lock a box. Not entirely outside the realm of possibility. Indeed. My little Nazi Walkman. Huh? What? Eat gads! If only we weren't wearing these stupid masks, we would have realized right away. Also, damn, you're wearing that entire suit under there? That must have been uncomfortable. Goddamn cryptid photo. Oh no! It's a two-parter. Our first two-parter. I guess Chameleon Man is worth it. He's my favorite so far. Because he's actually, like, doing stuff and winning. His gross tongue. Oh, and we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to see the thrilling conclusion of our fighting as the Chameleon Man. Yeah, but I think I said everything I wanted to during that episode. I like Chameleon Man. He's a good antagonist. Uh, we're delving into the connection between Shucker and the Nazis. You know how deep their depravity goes. Maybe they could have done a little better with some of the prop and set design with the box that has no lid, with a clear difference between the rest of the box and the lid that is visible to the naked eye. But again, like I said, for an old 70s CRT, you probably couldn't see it that well. But, ladies and gentlemen, with that concludes today's episodes of Kamen Rider. So, once again, I would like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you all next time for the next episode of Kamen Rider, where we will have our part 2, potentially our thrilling conclusion with our showdown with Chameleon Man, and then something else. Who knows? Maybe it'll be kind of a one-off episode. Maybe it'll be the start of another two-parter, or a little arc. Who knows? I doubt it. We seem kind of to be doing a bit of villain of the week. Maybe then we'll start introducing kind of an overarching, narrative towards the middle, and then it's like our villains of the week will progress that overarching story. Who knows? Or maybe it'll just be Villains a Week until like the final like last 2 episodes, and then we'll get like a 2-parter conclusion. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to watch and find out. So I've already said my outro bit, so I will bid you guys adieu. Catch you later. Bye bye.